For my first deck of Perils in Paradise, I'm going to be playing some Big Spell Mage with Cephalopods, a 5 mana 5/6 with a battle cry that says the next spell you draw is cast when drawn. And the perfect follow-up to this is going to be Under the Sea, a 6 mana spell that draws another spell from our deck and summons a minion of cost equal to that spell. As far as spells to actually cast, we have the classic Sunset Volley. It's 9 mana, does 10 damage, randomly split among all enemies, and summons a random 10-drop. And then there's the new Tsunami, an 8 mana spell that summons 3 water elementals that attack random enemies. Another good way to curve out with Cephalopods is Grillmaster, a 4 mana 3/4 with a battle cry to draw our lowest cost card, and a death rattle to draw our highest cost card. So we can play this on 4, turn 5, the Cephalopod, and then trade off Grillmaster and immediately draw a big spell. But we're not all in on Cephalopod. There's also the legendary minion King Tide, a 4 mana 4/4 with a battle cry that says both players' spells cost 5 until the end of our next turn. So we can play this on 4 and then curve into any of our big spells on turn 5. And whether we get 3 water elementals or a random 10-drop, that is a ton of tempo for that early in the game. Shaman, huh? So Shaman is probably spell school stuff. I think Audio Splitter is fine. I love Cephalopod. Okay, that's a target for Audio Splitter. I think I can play a tempo 1/3 in this matchup. So many tsunamis. Probably gonna trade into this guy. I do still have a Tsunami in my deck. I guess it's just Cephalopod into Watercolor Artist, right? Oh wait, I don't have another Tsunami in my deck, because that was my first copy. So Watercolor Artist doesn't do anything. Well, that's not good. I can kill that with Sanc'Azel. Oh, that's good. At the end of your turn, summon an elemental with stats equal to this minion's. Well, that's probably what we would call a high roll. I don't know if I want to put 5 damage into this. I can just do this again, right? And then I would buff this and trade it off. Oh, it's disabled. Okay, well. Would have been nice to know. How does that make sense? Like, yeah, you can only use a location once per turn, but you can only attack with a rush minion once per turn as well. Doesn't really make much sense to me. Yeah, and this guy ended up dying for it. Bummer.
Time to raise the stakes. Rerouting sound.
So this draws another Sunset Volley. Tsunami's not great into this, but it's also my only play. It also just gets stuff out of the way for another Tsunami or a Sunset Volley, which is approaching killing the opponent. Alright, I think I like another Tsunami here. I guess I'll just kill you. Hopefully they don't also have this Ziliax. Did Hagatha get any new toys? They got a 5 mana spell. Maybe it's okay. Yep, there it is. Khadgar. So these gain 4 armor. Oh, that's a cute card. I think this is going to be a Khadgar turn. And just attack into some stuff. Very respectable. Well, just kills my 6-1. Kind of a shitty polymorph, actually. They do have the mana for this. They don't really have the hand space for the good one, though, so they're probably just going tempo. Wow, that's desperate.
My hand is full.
Oh my god. One off. I guess I don't have lethal on board. $11. They're at 13. So Tsunami should guarantee it, right? Nice.
I must protect the wild.
I'll cast a spell on you.
Like both of these card draw cards.
You're going second, so you get the coin.
The coin, huh? Interesting. That gives me 1 mana crystal this turn only. Could coin out Gold Panner, but I think coin is pretty nice for smoothing out my curve. I guess I'm coining out Watercolor Artist. Sooner I get this in play, the more discounts I get on my thing. Love a Surfilipod. I might be drawing too many cards. So they get to discover one of the spells they've played already. So it's Flash of Lightning, Frost Lotus Blossom, and Lifebinder's Gift, right? They are life-binded. So if I play Grillman, I dropped a 9, this puts me up to 10. I overdraw, and then I could go Surfilipod, trade this off. I would get the Sunset Volley immediately next turn, and then I would overdraw again, but that's probably fine. I guess I can just do this, actually. I didn't notice that there was a little pop-up when you play a card from another class. I guess it's pretty unlikely I would even be able to trade off the Grill Master here. But Druid could play a minion. Okay, so that means Grillmaster is drawing another Tsunami, since I picked up the second volley. Which is probably fine. What are you? You're the Mage Tourist. In 3 turns, replay every spell you've cast between now and then. Okay. Kinda scary. Sure. Oh, is that... Is that good or bad for the opponent? It's probably bad for them, right? Since they played a Lifebinder's Gift, and I know they have this cheap spell. But I think I might just want to play a Tsunami here. To draw off this, I'm going to have to play Artificer. Then I trade this off. I have 2 in play, and then I have 5 in play. None of the water elementals die going into this. Maybe I just play this. That doesn't only draw spells. Disaster. Yeah, I guess I just have to cut Ziliax. Man, that feels bad. Five armor. Still got 7 mana to spend over there. Okay. Heck of a minion here. And I did pick up Watercolor Artist. I still have another Tsunami in my deck. And I still have a Cephalopods effect floating, right? So I can play basically double Tsunami next turn. Where did Funnel Cake come from? Oh, right. Funnel Cake is a Druid card. Getting caked up over there, aren't we? When does this trigger? In 3 turns? I don't know if that's at the end of a turn or start of a turn. Okay, there's my cast when drawn. And I only get 2 water elementals out of it. Oh wait, no. That's not cast when drawn, this was cast when drawn. Or the other one was. I guess I'm playing this. Maybe they'll funnel cake my guys. Nice. How about you just draw a bunch of cards off those? Double refresh? It's not guaranteed to get what they picked with it the first time, is it? Draw 2. Draw 2. Your cards from another class cost 1 less. Two spell damage. Did that target my hero? Oh, that card can go face, huh?
Time waits for no one.
Alright, that was powerful. They are low on stuff now, though. And I do have a 2-mana Tsunami. Probably just play Sunset Volley here, and then next turn can maybe be like Tsunami plus Ziliax. What if I Tsunami here, though? I have 7 mana.
What to do?
Does Under the Sea do anything? Do I have another Sunset Volley in deck, maybe? Surfalopod. I guess setting up the Surfalopod could be good if I do have another Volley in deck. Wow, they have no cards left. I'm just gonna Sunset Volley. Can they really kill me with 4 cards?
I see you know your way.
And this well played is permission for them to concede, but I don't know if they know that. Cool. Nice win.
Jaina versus Malfurion. I must protect the wild.
I'll cast a spell on you.
I do love a Surfalopod. I might just keep this whole curve. I guess maybe Mixologist is kind of weird when I have mana to spend on 4 and 5, but it's alright. Alright, we're curving out. Oh, right, I have to craft this. I have no clue what I'm up against. I guess drawing a card is safe. Freeze. I'll just draw a card and make a 2/2. Seems fine. I did pick up Tsunami, so I could get really unlucky and have the watercolor artist do nothing next turn. But then I guess I could Mixologist and play a Potion. Oh, I do like Gorgonzormu. But I think we gotta do some watercoloring. So I've only got 3 big spells left in my deck. Pretty unlikely that I'll draw one naturally. And even with this, it's a 50-50 between Sunset Volley and Ziliax. a lot of mana. I guess I can just cast Tsunami here, huh? Alright, you've got 9 mana, but what can you do with it?
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
Okay. Man, if they hit ENR, that could be a disaster. They hit 1 minion out of those 2 cards. Okay, they only got 1 Dorian card.
Time waits for no one.
That's 2 taunts, right? Nice. It's exactly what we hope to be doing against Druid. Simply crush them by curving out.
No one will breach these walls.
I'll cast a spell on you.
Gorgon and Watercolor Artist are both cards you want to try to get going. Paladin is so scary. I got absolutely murdered by the last Paladin I played against. I'll just keep a 1 mana 1/3, I guess. I guess I'm coining out Gorgon Zormu. And then play this on 3, this on 4. The Tsunami will be playable on 6. And I can play this on turn 5, I guess. Or I could try to save coin for Under the Sea. But I think I like playing the Gorgon here. Buff my stuff, get a demon, gotta be deal 2 to all. Freeze, get a demon, summon a demon. Tempo.
Unravel.
I guess turn 5 could be Rayla plus the mixologist thing. But I don't know, the cheese sure seems appealing. Maybe Rayla gets played later with double potion. Summons 4 cost minions. I think that's probably good enough. Okay, nothing too impressive there, honestly.
A limited time offer.
Next non-rogue card. Cost 2 less. Okay. That muster for battle can eat some water elemental shots. I think I still play it though. Two-Face? Christ. Really unlucky, but I think I'm still doing pretty well here. Turns out this card's kind of OP on turn 6. Alright, the Knick-Knack Shack is powerful for sure. Summon 5/5s. Okay, that's scary. I think this audio splitter is pretty good here. See if we can get a fun little potion. Buff, 2 to all, res. I'd kind of like to get both buff and deal 2 to all. Let's just go buff for now, though. 2 to all. I think I like it. Cool. So I got to kill those and keep my water ellies around. And with this thing, my next 2 turns can be tsunamis, which is pretty freaking strong.
To perfection.
Rerouting sound.
I want to keep their board as small as possible since they have Crusader Aura. After this minion gains attack, reduce the cost of something. Okay, that probably doesn't matter, right? Oh, that's a good draw. Oh, there we go. Those are good attacks.
Thirsty for more?
I guess it's fine to go face here. If I want to kill a minion, I have to send 6 damage into it. And that stops them from hitting me for 3, but going face freezes the weapon and stops them from hitting me for 3 anyway.
The sun shines.
I don't know what this card does. Will it tell me, please?
Reporting for duty.
Your spells that cost... Oh, right, the spells cost. They double cast. Nice.
Jane versus Edwin. Raise the anchors and hoist the sail.
I'll cast a spell on you.
Rogue, huh? I played against this person earlier. I don't think they were rogue, though. I definitely like Cephalopods. What does rogue do? Oh, right, Burgle stuff. Probably don't need Artificer against Burgle. Hopefully I don't draw my other Tsunami before I can play the Watercolor Artist. We're burgling already. Could coin this, I guess. Sure. Love Infinitize. Although Infinitize is probably not going to be played to open this next turn.
A limited time offer.
Here's my follow-up to the Cephalopods, by the way. Well, that's a bummer. They didn't hit with the weapon? But why? It's fine to click this button, right? I don't think stargazing does anything. Just take a shooting star, I suppose. Oh man, I just realized my water elementals are so insane against this weapon. Might just be a pretty good matchup for me. Surfing.
Ready to check in?
If I play Under the Sea, I'm gonna overdraw. I think I definitely would have preferred the concierge dying, but this is fine. That actually, when you play a hero, it unfreezes your hero, which is kind of bad for me. That was a good draw, though. They're at 19. I have an easy 9. The watercolor artist doesn't do anything. I guess I can play Under the Sea. Could try to do something with Infinitize, but I don't know. It'd have to be like... I guess it could be like Rayla Shooting Star. I think I'm just going to play Under the Sea. Oh, I got a charge minion. Well, that's extremely lucky. Let's see what this hero card is. Announce Darkness. Okay, well that was a heck of a card. Do they have the 1 more damage? Even if they do, I have Tsunami. They found lethal. Nice.